So you guys already had the jacked leader thing. How did that work out?
It wasn't great.
No.
Yeah.
It was entertaining though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
well,
probably the funniest prime minister we've had.
Okay, hold on. While I play this for you guys, because this is Greg Gutfeld gushing over RFK Jr.'s sexy ass body. I'm gonna go open the door.
Sick.
Wait, Fox News likes him?
I mean, I guess they
Is he
just
a Democrat?
well, they like him because I'm stuck here. They like him because
Forward.
Yeah, go forward. They like him because he's a disruptor, and
Right.
he's an anti-vaxxer, and he's gonna beat Joe Brandon.
By the way, this is very clever of him. He's not calling out Joe for being old and feeble. He's allowing the viewer to make that comparison himself by just showing what great shape he is. He is. That's a natural. I mean, I'm not making an accusation. I'm not saying that he might be doing testosterone with a.
Is that a lot?
No, it looks like a very little bit thing to bench. Well, you can't tell. What if each of those plates is like a mega thing?
Yeah,
it's like made of
titanium.
tungsten.
Yeah. That is weird though. What are they saying? Is it?
I think it's not.
That's
much.
95 pounds. What's 95 pounds?
It's like 40 kilograms.
40, 50 kilos. That's not.
That's.
I mean, it's like.
Still better than.
It's nothing.
Better than me.
But it's not nothing. But it's. Yeah, not amazing.
Let's see, 90 pounds.
Let's keep going. What is it?
90 pounds in kilograms. It's exactly 40.
It's 40 kilos. That's not much.
No.
So this man's definitely on something for him to look this.
Wait, can you just
with
do
that amount?
steroids and do very, very tiny weights and still look that jacked? I think you still have to do the work.
I think you still have to do work. Yeah.
A double of Ozempic, but who knows? But it's interesting to me, and I know that a lot of people think that he's fringy.
Why is he working out in
will have
jeans?
certain beliefs about vaccines.
He's at the beach wearing jeans.
Because that's a hot guy thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like a homeless guy thing to do.
No, you're casually just walking by. You see a place to do push-ups. You're like, yeah, fuck this. I'm taking off my shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of this was planned.
No,
He's just a guy.
impromptu
Yeah.
workout.
He looks amazing.
How does Hasan read this chat? This is like making me feel like I'm going to have a seizure.
Yeah, we need a bunch of you guys to unsubscribe because this is just too hard to...
Yep, stop typing. Thank you.
But it's so interesting to me when people that are considered outside the world of health look like that. And the people who are criticizing him, like Hotez, who looks like he spent his entire life in the cake aisle at ShopRite, it's pretty funny that
There is no
so-called
such thing as a
MDs
cake
and
aisle.
experts
Actually, maybe there is in
always
America.
look sick.
Yeah,
but it's
there
the
is.
people with the unorthodox ideas that look like that. And I think it's because people who are into health and fitness...
Look at this guy's face. Who is this guy?
No idea.
But he's
Looks
got
a bit
little,
melted.
He's got a little twinkle in his eye when he's talking about his body.
Of course.
He's like, what's happening there?
But do you reckon this guy has a good body? That's the main question.
This guy?
Yeah.
I mean, he has the same head as the other man.
As RFK.
And he's got that look.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's ripped as well.
I think that's just his shoulder pads.
tend to have an open mind, and their mind gets too open.
Yeah.
So they'll be, I'm going to try this supplement. I'm going to try this hormone. But I also think this, so you get that kind of weird thing. Last point about, I think
What's his name? What's this guy's name, everyone?
Which guy?
I don't know. I'm asking them.
I don't know.
Yeah, he loves that man.
They love him because he's
Greg Gutfeld.
dethroning the demon Brandon. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the reason.
How does he sound when he speaks, though?
Oh, he's so like gruff.
Oh, dude.
He talks like this.
So,
sick.
according to the Chapo boys, at least this is what Felix told me. He may have gotten I don't know how he got his voice to be that way, but I think he got Hep C from sharing needles or something.
Oh yeah.
And it's confirmed that he's done steroids. He's publicly said this.
No. He would never say that. I don't think he's these guys always promote RFK Jr.
From his father-in-law. He was just doing steroids with his.
Let me see.
From my father-in-law. Okay.
He sounds like he's about to cry all the time. Yeah, he's his voice is fucked up. Let's see what is going on with his voice. Oh. And aside from many of his controversial claims, Kennedy Jr. has drawn attention to his rare voice disorder, spasmodic dysphonia. Kennedy Jr. shared in 2007 in an issue of the Oprah magazine about his disorder, saying the disease didn't hit me until I was about 43.
Wait, what? Just
I used to have a very strong voice.
Used to have a strong voice.
Spasmodic dysphonia affects roughly 1 in 100,000. The disorder affects the muscles in the larynx by preventing vocal cords from vibrating in a way. The disorder can cause breaks in speech or strained voice in a speech that may be difficult to understand.
I mean, surely there's footage of this man speaking before and after this condition.
Yeah.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faces charges of heroin possession in South Dakota.
I mean, that makes me like him more, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like... But
That's kind of cool.
yeah, the thing is, like, if you're out there doing heroin, like, you're not allowed to shit on vaccines. You know what I mean? Heroin is, it's kind of like a vaccine.
I think heroin was probably nicer
For
back
sadness.
in the day.
Like, you also can't, it's fine if you're doing heroin, I guess. That's a weird clip. But I am on board with steroid usage, very famously so. I've advocated for it many, many times. But, like, also, you can't be against vaccines. Again,
Yeah.
steroids are also a type of vaccine for not being
steroids.
frail.
Yeah.
Okay?
From not getting pussy,
Yeah.
it's the vaccine.
Exactly. Yeah, you get more pussy is what you're saying,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay, thank
exactly,
you. I
yeah.
thought you were for a second saying that like steroid users don't get pussy, and I'm here to defend them.
No, every steroid user.
Yeah,
It's
famously.
like pheromones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also just the fact that he's done heroin makes me feel like he would understand at least a large population that's, discriminated against a lot. Like drug users. He'd be like, oh yeah. Or maybe they'll make it worse.
I feel like you'd come down harder on them because you got off heroin and everyone else is lazy.
Maybe he's still on heroin.
He might not be on heroin. He could have just been a
No, if he was
dealer.
on heroin, he'd be way cooler.
Yeah.
Like this is cold turkey activity. Like dedicating your entire life to fucking stopping people from getting vaccinated is only something that cold turkey motherfuckers would do. What is this? The Aussies are still.
Whoa. Yeah, you looked different, dude.
I do.
And
I look worse.
and
You look exactly
We're
the same.
talking about like content that I've like cut. Yeah, you have not changed at
This
all.
is terrifying. I mean, that's kind of good, I guess. That I look like an old man
This
even
was
a year
funny.
ago.
That was terrifying.
What are they?
Yeah. I do definitely look a lot different with the long hair. I'm glad that I cut
I like
it.
this look more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trope of every guest saying, "How do you read this chat?" so real, even though they've been with you so long before as well. Yeah.
It doesn't make us faster at reading just because we're hanging around Hasan.
Yeah. I also forgot what it's like to stare at a
Yeah, because
wall
you
of
have
text.
like a normal life, and this is like not an important memory to hold on to.
Yes, it is.
If you fall more than 3 times in a calendar year, you should step down. In my honest opinion, that's a decent benchmark.
Fall?
Joe Brandon.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or if you just can't speak.
That's all let's take.
So RFK Jr. apparently did heroin.
He might have just been a dealer, though. He's just in possession.
No, I think. I mean,
In possession, it was sticking out of his veins.
yeah, I don't think he was dealing it out. He was just probably keeping it all to himself. Look at him.
Is it normal for people to wear jeans at the gym in America?
RFK looks like this, and instead of Jesus taking the heroin, he's getting the jab. Yeah, this is actually a vaccine needle, and Jesus is trying to stop him. But anyway, so he's a very weird kook. He's a very weird guy. But the weirdest part about this is that's him. The weirdest part about this is that he's not lifting that much.
That's what we're trying to ask chat.
We were saying is that it doesn't look like that much.
It's not that much.
Are you sure it's not like tungsten? Like some crazy metal?
It's literally only like 100 and what is it?
We were saying 90 pounds.
It's like 100 pounds. 100. 20 pounds.
But maybe it's like a humble thing, where he's like, no, because if it was him just lifting massive weights, people would be like, oh, it's definitely fake. And
it's lightweight at the end of his sets, bro.
Well, why weren't they filming during his sets?
Yeah, I don't understand why they would be foolish enough to film at the end of his set. Oh my God, is he drinking Prime Energy?
That pisses me off.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that.
That pisses me off.
Wait,
And
this
it's
motherfucker,
angled.
It's angled. He did it on purpose.
This motherfucker doesn't take vaccines, but he's drinking Prime Energy? Bro, what the fuck?
Do you reckon it's possible he's sponsored by Logan Paul?
Yeah.
It's part of the presidential.
Logan Paul set up a 501c4 for RFK Jr.'s campaign. He's funneling dark money into RFK Jr.'s campaign.
Pretty cool being the first YouTuber lobbyist. I thought it was going to be us.
Yeah. It still doesn't make sense. I need to see him put up more weight.
Yeah. Where is the gym?
The mecca of bodybuilding, gold.
Here in LA.
Yeah, this is in Venice.
You should go work out with him.
I would love to. That's not even a joke. I would love to do that.
Let's go.
Doesn't look like the end of his set. I believe it.
Up.
I mean, dude, I just would not. Like, why are you posting? Why are you putting up a video of you failing to fucking put up 8? Like, 8 rep max for 115 pounds is weak sauce. Even at the end of your fucking set, it's just not good.
Like, I think that, but I reckon there's.
But it's especially. It especially is not good when you're this fucking yacked. Yeah. That's what I don't understand.
How old is he?
69, I think.
That's pretty old. That's old?
Yeah, that's older than my dad. He can't do that.
That's old. Yeah.
Yes, he's definitely very old.
Yeah.
And he looks good for his age because, like, yeah, he's probably on TRT. But it still doesn't make sense to me at all that he, again, and I keep repeating this over and over again, like there's the footage of him doing this, and then there's the footage of him doing push-ups, and both of them look terrible.
Yeah. But I don't
This
know,
is from the same
I don't
set.
know what a 69-year-old man actually usually looks like when he's doing push-ups.
That looks pretty good.
No, it doesn't. Look at
Okay. If the camera panned over to fucking the other side of the gym, you would see like 8 dudes older than him that have like 8 packs ripping fucking 3 plates.
They should be president.
Gold's Gym is like that was my experience with Gold's Gyms. Like that's why I never went back. I went to the Mecca when I first moved to Los Angeles, and I was like, oh man, this is so sick. This is where Arnold, this is the same equipment that he used, right? And I went there. I sat down on one of the fucking benches. I turned to the right, and there was like a literal 80-year-old grandpa with the fucking beard and everything, wearing like one of those douchebag cutoff shirts. Where like, no, worse. He was wearing like a New Jersey I'm going to bar A type shirt where like he cut the sleeves off, but he didn't stop at the sleeves. He cut the sides off too. So you can see like his entire fucking rib cage all the way down to his like dick V's from the side of his fucking t-shirt that he cut the sleeves and the entire sides off of. And I turned around and I saw this motherfucker and I was like, oh no, I'm leaving. Like he was so cut. He was so jacked. I was like, nope, this dude's like 80 years old. He's out of control. Okay.
I remember being scared when we were at the gym.
In general?
Just in general, when you're the guys like that. And they would always chuck their weights down as well.
Make loud noises.
And then just make like grunting noises. And you're just like, fucking stop.